game. Gatesville comes in at 12-9 and 1, 0-1 at district. The last loss of Lorena. We're going to take a quick pause and enjoy the national anthem here, and then when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about the ball game.
I love that song.
Once again, folks, we're just moments away from...
Well, once again, welcome to Ryan Powell Memorial Stadium here in Gatesville, Texas. Gatesville Hornets taking on the Lorena Leopards.
And again, we are just
I had our mics muted there to start, so everybody didn't hear our wonderful banter about you being a B-plus team member tonight, because I'm slumming down here with you guys.
I think you've learned enough broadcasts with me, Adam, that muting is probably a safe bet.
As we do here at our ballpark,
as we talked about, Lorena comes in with a 14-3-1 overall record, 1-0 at district. This is their second district game. Gatesville is 12-9-1, 0-1 in district. This is also Gatesville's second district game. Their only district game coming against the team that they're playing on the field right now, the Lorena Leopards, and they lost to the Leopards 6-2, playing uncharacteristically like they're used to playing. So if they play like the way they're supposed to be playing, there's no doubt in my mind that the Hornets will come on top of the Lorena Leopards tonight, but that'll remain to be seen here. We're going to go over your roster here for tonight. Starting up is going to be Miles Toll, number 8. Number 22, Colt Heath. He's playing first base. Number 9, Bradley James. He's third base. Number 4, Gary Keaton. He's going to be your pitcher. Number 21, John Ibarra, he's a shortstop. Number 28, Jason Moogie, right field. Number 5, Colin Coleman, he's the catcher. Number 7, Seth Finley, designated hitter. Number 14, Logan Biggs, he's your second baseman. Number 2, Clark Allman, playing left field. On the other side, you got the Lorena Leopards here. They got Tanner Shane. He's a sophomore. They got him. I'm wondering if that's their number here. If they just got him this numerically here. But number 1, Tanner Shane, sophomore. Number 2, Brady Smidhammer. Brady Schmid.
You know, if you like pinch and then squeeze it apart with your hand, it makes it bigger so you can read it. And instead of that,
I like to test my eyes because I like to pretend like I'm still young.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
Number 3 is Caden Magan. Number 4, Caleb Magin.
Yeah.
Magin. Okay. Number 4, Caleb Carrizales. Number 5, Caleb Glazer. Number 6, Jacob Swain. Number 7, Greg Jewell. Number 8, Hudson Griffin. Number 9, Gage McCabe. Number 10, Jackson Blansett. Number 11, Case Conlin. Number 12, Ryan Dickinson. Number 14, Jimmy Moore. Number 15, Jace Rode. Number 16, Ian Lang. Number 17, Colby Pastaka. Number 21, Zach Espinoza.
All right, first pitch of that's going to be a strike, low and outside. Catching that corner. Right to the shortstop, easy play. Got him at first. Nice job there by the Hornets.
It's not a bad deal. 2 pitches, 1 out.
Caleb Carrizales.
A little 6-3 for the out. Off of 2 pitches, so that's definitely going to help the pitch count on as we're getting started. It's the number 4 for Lorena up to bat.
This will be Caleb Carrizales. He's a junior for the Leopards.
Wide stance, back deep in the box. Pitch is going to be just a tad outside.
Yeah, I was waiting to see how long it was going to be before we heard that.
Just a tad outside. Well, you know, you can't call baseball games without saying that at least once or twice. That one's going to be right up the middle. Clears the base, heading out to center field. And an easy stand-up single there.
There's also the one-out single up the middle, brings up shortstop Jason
Nice line
Martin.
drive, just right there in a spot that's a base hitter in just about against every team.
It's going to bring up number 10 for Lorena up to bat.
That's Jackson Blainson. He's a sophomore.
Blinks it.
Blainson.
Next, going to watch first pitch, catch outside corner, strike one. For the Hornets on the mound tonight, does a great job pitching.
Yeah, he'll have to be checking the sincerity of this runner of going. He's going to go. He's going to.
Oh, that's going to be two. That's going to be
yep.
out of this inning of three. Nice little fly ball there to second baseman. Easy handle on that one. So Hornets get out of that one quickly.
Thanks to a runner being a little greedy there.
Caught him in the middle. Got to love it. Well, that's going to mean we're going to run a commercial break, and we'll be.
First National Bank has been your hometown community bank, serving you with the best in financial services. From checking, savings, home, auto, and personal loans, First National Bank does it all with the integrity of a true community bank, taking great pride in having served our community and the surrounding areas since 1912. Come see why Coryell County trusts our award-winning service with their financial well-being and security. First National Bank, always putting you first.
Hey folks, this is Tracy and Stacy Summers with Double S Plumbing. We are family owned and operated right here in Gatesville, Texas. We take pride in what we do and can handle any job, small or large. We can do anything from small repairs to new construction. Give us a call today for all your plumbing needs at 865-6625. And remember, Hornet Fight never dies.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, we're back, but that was a Lorena was able to get a nice hit to center field, but it looked like number 4, Caleb Corrales, got a little excited there and took off, and his teammate didn't help him by much, hitting a pop-up. That was a routine pop-up, so Gatesville made the routine easy double play, and not too many pitches thrown in that inning, and Gatesville comes away with 3 quick outs, and runner doesn't go past first base. So good job by the defense, good job by the pitching, keeping the score 0 and base running at a minimum so far. And again, the last game, Leopards took down the Hornets 6-2, but Gatesville made a few uncharacteristic mistakes and left a lot on the field there. So Gatesville managers expect this game to be going a little different.
Well, games always go a little different whenever you're playing at home. But once again, whenever you're playing against Lorena, you never really know what you're going to get because they always put a quality team on the field. So it should be a great game. So first inning definitely, top of the first inning, definitely leaning towards the Hornets. Nice showing there by the pitcher. And some good fielding. Up first is going to be number 8 for the Hornets.
Yeah, that's going to be
number 8. That's Miles Tull, our leadoff batter tonight. On deck's going to be 22, Colt Heath.
This will be Tanner Shane from Lorena offering the first pitch. Oh, that's going to be right down the middle for a strike.
You know, lay off that first one, see what he's got.
Oh, it's definitely not a bad idea. Okay, try to get him to chase outside there. Miles wasn't having any of it. Says you.
This camera's good now. Right back into the inside. Miles drives this one right to the second baseman, who easily scoops it up, gets it over to first.
Penalty turn on the 4-3 ground ball.
4-3 ground ball. It's going to be out 1 for Lorena.
How's it 4-3 already? It's 0-0.
Oh my gosh. 4 is your second baseman. Pitcher's 1, catcher 2, first base 3.
Now it makes
Second
sense.
base is 4.
So those numbers, when those sportscasters say it on baseball games, actually mean something.
Yeah, something like that. Everybody's got a number.
All right, Colt Heath here. Tries to get some action against Tanner Shane here.
Got Tanner's chasing after that one low and inside. Ties it up 1-1.
Oh, right at the pitcher, and the pitcher just smacks it out of thin air there. I mean, that was right to a pitcher, didn't phase. That was a good job by Tanner Shane. That's going to bring up 2 outs.
Back to the pitcher, results in out number 2, brings up third baseman Brady.
Well, he didn't get phased by that at all. I mean, my goodness.
You know, if you're a pitcher, you got to have nerves of steel once it hits this level, because that ball's coming at you pretty quick.
This will be Brady James, the third baseman.
Brady James, definitely a big batter up here for the Hornets. He can go yard if he wants to. Gets him something good to get hit. That high outside pitch is not going to get him to chase. Ball 1.
This will be his first left-hander, Tanner's first left-hander facing tonight. Let's see if that throws him off just a little bit.
Well, catcher setting up outside. Brady's going to jump on this inside pitch. And like that, just like the Hornets, 3 up, 3 down.
Center fielder retires aside.
Are done for this bottom half of the first inning. Man, that went quick.
That was 1, 2, 3, and not a whole lot of dramatic fashion there for the Hornets or the Leopards there.
First inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. We'll head to the top.
So far, a defensive game for both teams. We've seen 6 batters and we've seen 6 outs. Or 7 batters, and we've seen.
Well, next thing we're going to see is a commercial break.
At Cadence Bank, we're here for all 4 quarters and overtime in your financial journey. Whether you're investing for the future, saving for a dream home, starting a business, or just needing to tackle life's financial challenges, we have the teammates, tools, and game plan to help you win. Experience a financial partner that comes in clutch. Visit cadencebank.com to learn more. Cadence Bank. Your team, your cadence. Member FDIC.
Barbecue and the Boneyard live music venue are located at 4305 South Highway 36 in Gatesville, Texas. They offer a wide variety of barbecue in a rustic family setting, as well as catering and deliveries to North Fort Hood, local hotels, and businesses. The Boneyard music venue has some of the most talented musicians live every Saturday night on their outdoor stage. There is plenty of seating room, outdoor games, and focus on family-friendly entertainment. Give them a call today at 254-248-1441.
We're back underway here. Number 8 for Lorena up to bat.
It'll be Hudson Griffin.
I mean, that last commercial there for Bear Balls has got me hungry now. I was doing pretty good until I saw that. I'm like, some barbecue and baseball. Could you ask for much better?
Oh, man. Only thing you're missing is a Sunday and a helmet.
Griffin retired on the 6-3 ground ball for out number 1.
That's my favorite things to do, going to the Texas Rangers game, get one of those little Sundays from the little batting helmets there.
Brings up third baseman Caden Majin.
I was a little disappointed. I didn't make it to any Major League Baseball game yesterday for opening day, so a little disappointed.
Opening day is always the best day because it's the only day where every single ace is going for their team. So it's just kind of sometimes you're lucky enough to get 2 teams for matches. Looks like this ball is only going to be a routine play here for Gatesville Hornets second baseman.
Ground ball for out number 2.
And that's going to be Logan Biggs making that look routine. 2 batters up, 2 down now.
And
this has just been a defensive clinic so far in the inning and 2/3 of baseball that we've seen.
And pitch 1 finds strike 1, inside corner.
Well, this is pitcher versus pitcher here. This will be Garrett Keaton versus Tanner Shane.
And Garrett tries to get him to chase with the outside high ball.
It almost feels like, can you get a pitcher to kind of chase it at sloppy pitches? They're the ones that are normally the ones calling for those.
They know what they know what's happening, so no.
That's going to be a bouncer right to shortstop, and that's going to be a nice, accurate throw for 3 up, 3 down, and we wouldn't expect much less of the Gatesville defense here. And
all right,
they're not giving us much time to talk about them.
Somebody must have heard you were going to be on the radio tonight. Just kidding. Glad you're here. Hey, we're going to be right back after this commercial.
Davidson's Auto Parts, a CarQuest parts supplier, has been serving the Gatesville community since 1975. Owned and operated by Alan and Gloria Davidson and their knowledgeable staff. They're ready to assist you with all your auto parts needs. Davidson's Auto Parts can assist you with those hard-to-find parts with their self-help section as well as parts ordering. In-town delivery is also available. So stop in or give us a call and let Davidson's Auto Parts assist you with your automotive parts needs. Davidson's Auto Parts, 1811 East Main Street, or call 254-865-7257. Go Hornets!
And we're back, about to get underway. You know, that pitcher versus pitcher is Garrett Keaton is going to be up to bat now.
They're just reversing the roles here. The last out was Tanner Shane, and Garrett Keaton will be the first one up for Gatesville. It's bottom of the second, and no score. So far, only one hit. Runner never made it, and that would have been the Leopards. Never made it past first base.
Well, he did, but he was kind of,
yeah, he kind of went there prematurely and got caught up on a pop-up.
Leading off, pitcher Garrett Keaton.
So lead off bottom of the second is going to be Garrett Keaton, number 4, like I mentioned. It's going to put number 21 for the Hornets on deck.
It's like the intro to Gone in 60 Seconds over here.
It's going to be Juan Ibarra on deck for the Hornets. Gone in 60 seconds. That's our top of the second inning.
Just looked a little low there.
Yeah. Garrett liked that one low and outside. He said, yep, leave it there.
You needed a 3-iron to hit that one. Oh, I guess he's averaging middle because he got almost in the dirt the last pitch. Now he was up there at chin music.
And staying to the outside on each one of those, so let's see if he's going to...
Calling time here. He's had his hand up the whole time. I guess Tanner Shane didn't really see that. But Garrett got his hand up clear as day.
Oh, nice one. Catching that outside corner. Gets Garrett to swing on that one. Strike 1. That was a pretty pitch. Good one to swing after.
Yeah, it was barely touching the strike zone. He Rembrandt that sucker. I mean, it was real nice.
Oh, catching a piece of it. Sitting its back here. I heard cameraman over there jumped a little bit. I think he was scared that was going to come back in his lap.
He's got that high 4K 3-dimensional deal. It's like, it's like it's coming at you. Let me tell you something, though. If that fence wasn't in front of us, I would gladly dive in front of the
You would dive in front of him and take it?
Yes, I would.
You're such a team player.
Or use you as a human shield.
I was about to say, I was going to pick you up and use you as a bat.
Look like Garrett
gets that third strike. He's going to be heading to the dugout. Got him swinging on it at least.
So Tanner Shane winning that pitcher versus pitcher duo.
One down to batter.
So number 21, Juan Ibarra. Sorry, Johnny Barra.
Yeah, he's Gatesville shortstop here.
And he's going to take that inside strike 1.
Yeah, I was going to say that pitch looked inside here.
Well, the dust that came off the catcher's glove was well inside. So
that was even more inside. Ump's not going to call that one. Brings up a 1-1. It's 1-1 and 1 out here in the bottom of the second.
Oh, that one was a good one to get after. He's going to send it foul.
I look at my tee shot when I'm on the third, firing off the third, hole number 3 at the Gatesville Country Club.
I don't play at the Gatesville Country Club.
I try to play, but I don't know if what you call what I do golf. Even more inside. That was a passed ball, but it looked no harm, no foul. There's nobody on base. Can we get a couple of those pitches whenever we got somebody on first and second?
That'd be nice. Not going to happen, though.
Tell you what, weather not a factor tonight. There's not much wind, 3 to 4 mile per hour wind. Temperature about 71 degrees, 7 degrees.
I think you're a little low. I was going to say it's about 67. That flag is actually going vertical every once in a while.
Oh, now that I said it, now it wants to pick up.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not one to argue with you or anything. I'm just saying you might have been a little light.
It's 3 to 4. I got a calibration here. In the camera bag, I also have a barometer and all that. Checks the humidity. And
so no more rain today then?
No more rain today.
Which we had just enough to dampen the field, keep the dust out of the air, which is
starting
appreciative.
To make. I like it because it makes things a little bit more green now. And this, bring the spring bloom into full effect.
Yeah, that's just what we need, more more pollen around here. The outside pitch is going to be ball 3.
That's going to bring up the count goes full now.
You know not to say that around Lee, right?
Why?
Because he'll start counting like Dracula or from Sesame Street. It's horrible.
Here comes the payoff pitch.
Oh, there it is.
That's going to get
it's in the air. Is it going to drop right into the glove of center fielder, unfortunately. So Ibarra finally able to get the bat on it, but sends it right.
It looked like it was going to be able to drop, but yeah, he just when we heard that song already, but looked like that ball was just hanging up in the air just a little bit too long, and the center fielder was able to find his way.
I think the wind blowing it back towards him kind of helped him out. If that wind had not been there, it might have dropped in a little bit between left field and center field.
You might be right then. It might be 6 mile per hour wind there, you know. Here's number
28 for the Hornets.
That's Jason Moogie.
Jason Moogie is going to send this one to the left field, and he heads it to the cheap seats out there. All the high school kids out there with their trucks backed up to the outside fence because, you know, they're not going to pay to come in. That looks like a good group out there, though.
I was going to say, that looks like a good, fun group.
And they got some cornhole.
They're playing cornhole out there.
They got cornhole going. And
might want to pay attention. I mean, Jason is just, now he goes Zoppo there. Foul. He's just spraying them left and right.
Oh, come on, drive one back out there. Kid not paying attention on his phone. If you go to a baseball game, get off your phone.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Well, not. Well, I mean, yeah,
I
don't want to see him get hit, but yeah. I'm serious about to get off their phone.
I've seen him in
high outside.
I've seen Major League Baseball games where you got someone not paying attention. They almost get a headache there from a baseball.
I can't. Oh, nice hit. It's going to be center field's going to get a chance to work out again.
Oh, and he has to almost do a lollipop save right there, but that's 3 up, 3 down once again for the Hornets, and it's going to bring us to the top of the third when we come back.
B&K Air Conditioning and Heating, we service all brands of AC and heating systems. We are a Goodman and a Manna A+ dealer. We also install and service mini split systems. We always do our best to offer same-day service even on the weekends. We service Gatesville and all surrounding communities. We offer financing on new systems, change-outs, and major repairs. Just call or text your service request to 254-216-3372 and we'll be happy to help you.
All right, so Keaton doing a pretty solid job for the Hornets on the mound tonight. Pitch count's way low.
Been making easy money there. His defense been helping him out as well. I tell you, we're talking about the Lorena Leopards defense. Their center fielder, he was doing the work there in the bottom of the second as he recorded 2 of the 3 outs for the Lorena Leopards against the Gatesville Hornets. That's going to bring us here to the top of the third. Still score 0-0 now. Other than the Lorena's first at bat, it has been 3 up, 3 down for both ball clubs.
Man, I was thinking everything. I was like, okay, I'm going to add this to the commentary. You just like said it, and I didn't want to be Pete and repeat up here, you know. Man, I'm like, jeez.
This is going to be number 16 of Lorena, Ian Lang. First pitch to him as a ball, a little low.
How low was it?
Lower than I can limbo.
Okay, anyway, sorry about that.
One of my vertebrae just felt like it just fell off just trying to think about doing a limbo.
Oh, he's going to take this one right to first baseman. Easy snag out of the dirt, out 1. That was number 22 for your Hornets getting that one out of the dirt.
Boy, could that have been any easier there for Colt Heath? I mean, that ball came ripping right to him. He makes a great stop and just a couple steps to first base.
If you were to ask Colt, I bet it could have been a lot easier because that ball was humming.
Yeah, that thing had some mustard. Probably could hear the wind coming off the laces of that thing.
And that's a rough spot there because you would think, okay, but he was playing up close to the base, so it's close up coming off that grass. And then it bounces off the dirt. This one's high, right to center fielder.
It might be back at the wall here.
Underneath it.
And now Gatesville Hornets center fielder there gets some work in. Lorena got some action first go around, so now Miles Toll gets to show his skills out, and that took some skill. He had to run, cover, and track that baseball for a whole second there, so Good job, that young man, in securing Gatesville's second out here in the top of the third.
Miles definitely did a great job there tracking that one, because once it got up that high, I'm sitting here watching it, trying to track it from here, and I'm just sitting still watching that ball kind of move and kind of float and flutter in the air. So to do that on the run, nice job.
Yeah, for a second there, it looked like it was going to be a lot deeper than it was. It just caught a lot of air. Trying to see what number we've got here. Is this number
for the batter?
Yeah.
Oh, that's number 6.
6. All right, that'll be Jacob Swain, and he's a senior with a nice name to boot.
That's debatable. The words of my wonderful Aunt Dorothy from Kansas. That's debatable. Oh, strike 2 there. Even up the count. 2's across the board. Let's see if we can get that third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Hornets again this inning. Looking down here in the stands, it's always, you know, you're playing a school like Lorena whenever they have a great traveling fan section. This one's going to be the shortstop. Catches on the run, throw across.
Oh, it looks like they beat him out just by a split second.
Oh, he calls him safe.
Just want to do a booth review on that one.
Let's watch. Cross.
Oh, it looks like they beat him out just by a split second.
Oh, he calls him safe.
That was close, Adam.
That was very close. According to my my replay, it looked like he was out. But I'm, looking at using a camera, and
I mean, Ibarra attacked that.
60 feet away.
John Ibarra attacked that ball and had that ball smoking on a rope to first base, and I thought he kind of beat him a little bit. But is it the saying? Tie goes to the
runner. But
no. Not here in Gatesville. Tie goes to the first baseman.
That's what's supposed to happen.
If it's them batting. If it's Lorena batting, right? We're going to change this. It's going to be a fluid rule here.
Tie goes to the Hornets.
Yeah, tie goes to the Hornets. I like that.
Home rule advantage. Check gets him back on first.
Yeah, just keeping the runner off.
You got to keep him honest. Nothing wrong with that.
For his own good. Look what happened to the last one that tried to steal a little without looking.
All we're doing is looking out for his safety and well-being.
There he goes.
He's off. Unfortunately, that one gets by our catcher. I think he a little distracted by the runner taking off.
Well, Jacob Swain picked the right pitch to go because, I think you're right. I think he was trying to get his glove and throwing motion already started when he saw that. Number 12, Ryan Dickinson, still at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
My coach used to say, you can't throw nothing if you don't catch it.
My coach used to say,
get back in the dugout?
No, he would tell me that the next time I swing at a pitch and miss, he's going to put me out there with a tennis racket.
How many times do I have to tell you, Jacob, you're not on the team? Yeah. Go home.
Yeah. What do you mean?
But, Dad.
This is Little League. Everyone gets to play. Dude, you're 16.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that's a tough love household, though. Get off your own dad's team, right?
Your dad benches you off your own Little League team.
Boy, that's...
Hey, when it comes to baseball...
There's no nepotism there.
No. Not at all, Jack. When it comes to baseball, you play to win. Almost as much as football.
Well, it's a full count here, about as full as you can get.
That's full across the board, 3-2-2. Garrick looks in. He's getting that right pitch that he wants. No hold on the runner.
Time. This is about the most drama we've had so far here.
I was about to say this is going to be end up the longest half of an inning so far.
Yeah, so all right here. Dickinson's waiting for the payoff pitch.
There it is, right to second.
It should be routine.
And the throw to first is out, so that leaves one stranded at second as Gatesville gets out of the top of the third inning without allowing any runs by Lorena.
Yeah, now they had a runner go to second base, and I think we're going to go to commercial, right?
Well, if you want to, unless you have something great to say. If not, we'll be right back.
First National Bank has been your hometown community bank, serving you with the best in financial services, from checking, savings, home, auto, and personal loans. First National Bank does it all with the integrity of a true community bank, taking great pride in having served our community and the surrounding areas since 1912. Come see why Coryell County trusts our award-winning service with their financial well-being and security. First National Bank, always putting you first.
Coryell Welder Supply, locally owned and operated by Danny Scruggs, is your local one-stop shop for all your welding and metal fabricating needs. Located at 412 East Main Street in Gatesville, Coryell Welder Supply can provide you with welding gas, bottle rentals, welding rods, new welding machines and repairs, and much, much more. Give them a call at 254-865-5605 or drop by. You'll be glad you did.
And apparently Jacob had nothing important to say, so we went to commercial break.
I was about to start my soliloquy, but then we had a word from a local sponsor, so it wasn't very valuable.
Well, I knew it was going to be something important, but, got to pay the bills.
I'll tell you what, Adam, it is nice not broadcasting a game where it's 40-mile-per-hour wind. Could you remember that night when you guys were doing a baseball game against Brownwood?
We were over here, and I got more of Midland... more of that Midland dirt in my eyes than I cared to.
By the end of the game, I think me and David Delatorre could have passed as twin brothers. This will be the second pitch.
Second pitch going to be strike. Ties it up at 1-1. This is number 5 for the Hornets up to bat. Still haven't made their way all the way through the lineup. Number 5.
Going to be Colin
Coleman. Yes, sir.
We're calling Coleman. That one it was more in the strike zone, but it looked a little low.
Did a good job just getting a bat on it, but he sends it down that first baseline. Foul, strike 2.
But I understand the swing. When you've got 2 strikes, you got to expand that strike zone just a little bit. You got to protect it.
Protect the plate time, exactly.
You don't want to give it a chance to a very close call be called a strike and you get sent to the dugout without giving it a shot. Well, that was even more expanding the strike zone.
Oh, yeah, I coaching Little League, obviously never made it to the high school professional level to coach. Although I did, turn down a couple offers from the Astros. But, I'd much rather see somebody swinging on a strike 3 than to stand there and watch it come in. This is going to be high. Second baseman able to settle underneath it, get that out.
That's one up. One down. For Tanner Shane. And this is going to bring up number 7. This will be Seth Finley. He's a Gatesville Hornet designated hitter for tonight. He looks to give Gatesville, I believe it's first base runner of the night.
You think that's what he's looking for?
Or he might be looking for more than that. Maybe for a windshield on Business 36.
Hey, I'll buy that young man a snow cone if you can.
And if that happens, I happen to know a really good body shop. Fincher's Fincher's a good body shop there.
I just lost you. It said your battery went dead. Strike 3 outside. That's the end of that one. 2 outs.
Is that one dead?
Logan Biggs at the bat. 2-1 the count now. After that one right down the pipe, strike 1.
It's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And 2 outs.
And that'll be 3 batters up, 3 down for Gatesville. Here in the bottom of the third, score still 0-0. And I believe we'll go to a commercial break.
We sure will.
Hi, I'm Elisa Gregory, realtor with Gold Key Real Estate in Gatesville. Whether you're thinking about buying or selling, I hold the key to your happiness. If needing help to find a lender or how to set your home up to sell, call me for any of your real estate needs. Check out our website at www.goldkeyrealestatetx.com. Always remember that buying or selling a home doesn't have to be so stressful. So give me a call at 254-535-0663. Go Hornets!
Day adventure.
Our staff is highly trained to help our customers with the collision claims processing with all insurance companies. Our collision repair techs are fully skilled to make necessary repairs to get your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. And with our newly added paint booth and color match paint system, we can get your car or truck back on the road. So give us a call at 254-865-6338.
All right, folks, we're back. Like we said, it'll be the top of the fourth here, and this has been all pretty much defense. Lorena, only team being able to provide any base runners so far, and they haven't had one go past second. They left a runner stranded at second. First pitch outside brings for a ball. 1 ball, 0 strikes here.
I'm just going to go on the record and say I'm a little annoyed right now, Jacob.
Why is that, Adam?
Because I figured out how to put the scoreboard up there on our alternate system we have, so our fans can keep up with the score. Haven't got to use it yet.
No. We're itching it, but we don't want to use it at this time around.
No.
Wait, this will be 2 balls and 1 strike. That ball was again tails outside. Kind of moved that outside. It looked like it was starting off in the strike zone and just kind of curved its way in there.
Does that make it a curveball?
It could.
That one's high, head into my truck. Drop short, please. Oh, and it does. We're safe.
That was almost to Diego's Mustang there, but I think that Mustang will do more damage to the baseball. Again, folks, if your car gets hit at this baseball game, you got Fincher's Body Shop will hook you up.
If it gets hit at this game, you're not listening to us, and you should be.
Woo! Boy, that thing had some fire behind that thing. There's a proud parent in that out there, isn't there?
They were yelling something. The translation comes through. It's something about put it in play or go home. 2 strikes.
That almost looked like a change. That
change up. Trying to get into a chase after it. He doesn't. Sets us up with a full count. No outs. 3-2.
Garrett Keaton becomes a bank, and here's the payoff. And that's the first walk of the evening, as Caleb Carrizales gets on base now for the 2nd time tonight.
And that is an uncharacteristic. I got tongue-tied there.
That's easy for you to say.
I got tongue-tied. It was uncharacteristic for Garrett to throw that walk. It happens. Been pretty solid on the base, on the mound, the last games we've seen, and tonight so far.
Well, he had some good pitches, though. I will say this: it was just a good job by Carrizales, just not by being disciplined. Most hitters would probably swing at that. Those changeups are hard to lay off.
And we made it all the way through the lineup at this point, so they've seen him one go around.
Looks like a bunch showing
so
here.
So we're a little short game going on.
Look like Jackson Blainson of Lorena showing a bunt there.
He's trying to. He's still up in the count, 2-0. So I suspect he's going to try to bunt again, try to get your leadoff runner a little bit further past. Maybe they can get one past second base this time. Oh.
That's going to bring it up to 3-0 here. And wonder if he'll even have the green light or if he'll just sit on this next pitch to see if he can draw a walk. And
no green light.
3-1.
Right one. All right, Garrett, go get him.
And Garrett checks first base. I think that young man learned his lesson last time. He was the one that was caught up in the middle.
That'll definitely take a little
he's not
step off of you.
Ooh, it's clean. Gets the bunt down cleanly. Oh my goodness, that's going to be an error throw. A bouncy Betty to first base. Yeah, that was just a bouncy ball there that number 22 Colt hit. He couldn't quite get his glove on. So it puts runners on the corners for Lorena with no outs. That's dangerous right there. So Gatesville now in its first pickle of the night. As Keaton's going to have to go to work with a runner on third and second with no outs. All right, now that's going to bring up, let's see, that's number 8 of Lorena.
Yes, sir, it is.
That's Hudson Griffin, and he looks to put Lorena on the board and make first blood during tonight's game.
He lays off that one for ball 1.
Are you getting ready for that score?
Nope,
scoreboard
I refuse to use it.
We don't want to use it right now.
I feel bad for even mentioning it earlier.
Yeah, let's.
That's all right. We can have a 2-runner on rally here for the Hornets.
Well, I would love to see Keaton's reaction if he comes off the mound and keeps his game at a 0-0.
Well, he definitely has the potential. He settles down here. He can do a good job up there for the Hornets. 1-1 the count. It smells like they've got the barbecue pit going.
That makes me hungry. You talking about bare bone, now the barbecue pit? And you say I'm the one that talks about food a lot. I want somebody, did you? I don't even know if I said that right. Don't ask me to say it again.
I thought you had a seizure there for a second. Oh, lays off that one. Strike.
Gets him
got
out.
him.
Well, there's a way to start off of trying to get out of this jam here with no runs in.
Well, after 2 guys in front of him getting walks, he was kind of, or 1 walk and then full count. I think he was expecting that one to go 4 for the walk, but not going to be the case. Number 3 for Lorena up to bat now.
This is going to be Caden Magin. Imagine. Just imagine.
Oh,
if he strikes
chase outside, misses it.
Yeah, that ball kind of started where he wanted it, and then that ball tails off to the outside, curves, and do a nice little curveball action.
And I'm correcting you saying imagine because I had it looks like a spelling of a friend I had years ago. I could be wrong. Foul ball.
Oh my God! Did you see where that bat flew? The bat flew further than the ball did.
That would be your warning number 1.
Woo! Thank goodness there's a chain link fence. He would have taken his. If this was the Oakland A's dugout, this would have hit his teammates in the face.
I'm sitting there tracking that ball, taking off towards the first baseline like a rocket. I didn't even catch the bat.
Yeah. Well, that's what I got. Bat assignment. You got ball assignment.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a bunt. Oh,
almost.
Off the glove there.
All right, it's time to dust the glove off there.
Yeah, that was just off the glove. Colt had his glove there. Running, it was way in foul territory. Good hustle just trying to make it there and just to be able to get a play on it. Nice diving catch. It was a hard catch nonetheless to make. Definitely not routine by any stretch of the imagination.
No, not imagining at all.
Not Caden Magin.
I'm not sure what you're trying to do there.
I know. It sounds like imagine. I'm trying to work that in.
I saw what you were trying to do, but
it just wasn't working out.
Well, I'd love to support you, but no, it wasn't. Jumps on that one.
This will score Lorena's first run in of the evening now. It's going to be 1-0. And there's a real-life pickle going on here. And Gatesville doing this, with a ball drop, and Lorena's going to be safe on third base. And a ball just getting behind the Hornet defense there on that pickle situation where they had a Leopard ran down and cornered. And that tends to happen the more you handle it back and forth, back and forth. That's kind of what the runner tries to do, Adam. He kind of wants to go back and forth, see if they can draw and force an error so they can advance to the next base. And Lorena's successful so far. It's 1-0, and 1 out here to go in the top of the fourth. And Gatesville Hornets now just kind of trying to calm themselves down, trying to limit this to just one. As some of the Lorena fans help our scorekeeper here that's working the scoreboard out in the outfield. Boy, they're so helpful, aren't they, Adam?
They are, and I'm just sitting here. I'm just going to be nodding, smile and wave.
Mm-hmm.
Smile and wave, gentlemen. Gary brought some heat on that one. That one's...
Yeah, you hear the pop of that glove. You know, when you can
still... a ball, but dead gum.
When you can throw a heat, throw a nice little heater like that, and you can go back to your changeup, it really kind of messes with the timing of the batter here. Oh, nearly.
Almost got him at third.
I was going to say, that was nearly good opportunity there to pick off the third baseman. That's an out that Gatesville should have had. But now Keaton gives off his third pitch to the pitcher here. This is number 1, Tanner Shane. He's the pitcher for the Lorena Leopards. Second time these two are dueling it out. Dueling it out. First time this evening, Shane found a way down on base, and he does the second one. I think this is Keaton's second walk of the evening here.
It looks like Coach is going to go out there and talk to him a little bit. Okay. I absolutely love the fact that they throw a fit and they want that score on the scoreboard, as if that has anything official. But it's all mental.
Like whatever that scoreboard shows is official after the 9th inning or the 7th inning or whatever.
Which is why they turn it off as soon as the game's over.
Yep. Want to remind everybody that the outfield scoreboard is not necessarily the most official scoreboard out there.
And it's not, because it's just, anyway. I say that. I was that parent too. I'm like, hey, come on, our team scored.
All righty, they're happy about that, and they show their appreciation. If I was working, I would just take it off and start messing with them.
Go back to 0 just to hear them scream.
I'm like, I don't know, this thing is glitching. All righty now. Keaton sits back. Offers a 100-mile-per-hour strike.
That gum.
I mean, you can hear the pop from right here.
I didn't catch it. My hand hurts.
Well, I tell you what, the batter couldn't get his eyes on it, so he just sat there and looked at it. Ooh, my goodness, and that's going to be a foul tip there, straight there into the. That thing almost got stuck in the chain link, Adam.
That on-deck batter, he still got his head shucked down between his shoulders there.
Man, I don't see how it missed him.
Hey, Coach, I needed to take care of something real quick. I'll be back.
Yeah, I might want to change his drawers there, but that's going to bring 2 strikes. 0 balls, 2 strikes now.
Settle down, Garrett. Get him with 3. There it is, strike 3. He's out.
That's Ian Lang looking at all 3 pitches there.
Only one he was able to even get a bat on. Almost took off the head of the on-deck batter.
Yeah, that was
Who's
number
up now?
2.
Number 2.
Brady Smidshamer. Or Shammer. Brady Smidshamer.
Oh, that's Brady.
That's Brady. We'll just call him
Brady.
Number 2 Brady. I'm not giving up. Smidshamer. I think we're going with Smidshamer. Brady.
Somebody calls in and complains. That's your fault.
I think you're right. We're going to stick with Brady.
That's what the people in the stands are calling him. So works for me.
Yeah, they're smart. They call everyone by their last name, but this guy they're going to call him by his first name. Can you imagine it?
It is kind of odd. All the other players have used their last name. He gets up there and
until
Brady.
you see that he's got half the alphabet in his last name there. Keaton still bringing the heat. It's
hit a
gonna
little
be a
low
ball.
on that one. I liked where it was at.
So far, score 1 run to none. Ooh. That was about as close to.
Yeah.
Just called the ball. 3 balls, 0 strikes here. And Brady's got.
If he swings at this, I would be
very, very
surprised.
Yeah. I think at this point you'd kind of want to try to your chances at loading the bases with an easy walk.
Well, you're already bases loaded. So 3-1, you better start protecting now. Don't be looking for the walk. Although, swing and trash if you want, if you're a Hornet fan, is what you're screaming.
Oh, it looked like he wanted to.
Oh, he should have swung at that one.
Yeah, he checked his swing, but for no reason. That was strike 2, and the count has now gone full from a 3-0 count.
Full. Sorry. I had to, Lee, if you're listening. That one's for you. See, now the nerves as a batter, they're like, oh.
Yeah. It's now the count is in Keaton's favor here. Keaton now being the banker, payoff pitch.
There it is. It's going to be to right field. See if he catches him in the.
It's going to be in the hole there.
Oh, it's past him.
That's going to bring 1 runner to score. That puts it 2, and surprisingly, though, they're going to hold off the runner there at third base. I would have thought they sent the pitcher there, Tanner Shane.
I'm surprised they didn't. Well, had they, it would have been close because it was right there at the cutoff man. And
the way they look at it, 2 outs. They don't want to leave their second baseman there. They figured, let's just put it in the hands of Jacob Swain there, and let's see if he can't help us drive in Tanner Shane. That's what I'm guessing was the mind thought between the Lorena coach. He did seem like he had plenty of opportunity to run for that.
It's a baseball coach. You never know what's going through their mind.
Oh, and
routiner to second.
Let me tell you right now what started that routiner. That was a great pitch, jamming that Jacob Swain in on the hands, and Swain took a shot at it. Didn't have a lot of bat barrel on that.
Well, the dam is finally broke, so to speak. The cat's out of the bag.
It's 3-0.
3-0's your score. Lorena's on the board quick.
Adam is happy he gets to use his score bug little deal.
No, I'm sorry. I even said anything about it.
He's the one
depressed.
that, go ahead and text Adam's number there.
Text Jacob there. He'll give you that number. You can text him, let him know what he can say to me. And encouraging promise is all we need. We need encouragement. Man, look at that sky. What a beautiful night to be out here for baseball.
Oh, I love it. I love spring weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. You have a soda. The ice doesn't melt within 2 seconds of you coming from the concession stand to the bleachers. I've been to Texas Rangers games where it's been like at the 12 o'clock game, or
oh my gosh,
you're just miserable. I mean,
obviously
now
the old
it's
field.
nice.
I was about to say old field.
Yeah, you're right. Good correction on that.
Yeah, you're at the new field now. You're still wearing a jacket in July.
I think Calvin Ford is showing me a picture of my son Carlo Martinez throwing up the deuces by passing a UT Longhorn at the Texas Relays yesterday. That was pretty impressive. So, folks, Carlo Martinez used to be a cross-country runner and track runner here, and he participated for the University of Louisiana Monroe, and he set a school record for his college there as a sophomore.
Who's that?
Carlo Martinez.
Really?
My son, yeah. And he was at the Texas Relays and greasing for the camera, and mid-stride as he's passing a UT Longhorn, throwing up the peace symbol, and he ended up running a 14:22 3-mile.
14:22 3-mile.
That was impressive, a 5K, and it was like I said, he did a personal best, and he set a school record, a ULM school record, so one that's been held since 2012. So he's just a sophomore, so he's already setting records at his collegiate school.
3 miles in 14 minutes.
Yeah. Whew, I can't even do 2 miles that daggum fast. All right, here, so first pitch here was a ball.
Well, of course, we're playing baseball.
Yeah, so it's not going to be anything else.
All right, that's going to be a base hit.
Miles Toll gets on first base. I think that's our first hit of the night, Adam, for Gatesville?
That is the Hornets' first hit of the night. So we've got one on. First time that's happened. So maybe the Hornets are going to get something going here of their own as we
maybe you get to use the scoreboard for us.
And I'm going to just hit that plus sign all night long. Let's go.
I wonder if some of the gentleman there was helping Lorena work out their scoring kinks, if they'll help us out if it takes a delay to put that one up there.
I'll be willing to suggest that there will not be any comments from their side whenever we score for them to put the point on the board.
I believe that. And to use one of your favorite words, absolutely.
Shut your face. We've got number 22, Cole Teeth, up here to bat. He was able to put the bat on the ball earlier.
Got Toll here taking a nice lead off here.
He's safe. I don't know what you're playing at.
Lorena brought in another pitcher here. As soon as I get that number, we'll see who that is. Nope. It's still number one. It's still Tanner Shane.
I think his eye makeup has
he just got
run down a little bit.
Kind of running his eyeshadow there.
It is quite a bit further down his face than it was when the game started.
Oh, my goodness. Looks like they picked off in a play there as he was trying to – his lead got a little too much there. And
well, he kind of got tripped up on his comeback, so –
just like that, Gatesville's only lead runner out
it
for the night.
All right, back to work at the home plate here. Let's see where we can get going.
Also up to Colt Heath, first baseman, to put the Gatesville Hornets in action.
Oh, heads up.
I just want to see one of those baseballs just get stuck in the chain link. You ever seen that happen?
I have seen it. Actually, if you look in the fence, there's a couple spots that are kind of stretched out a little bit and pushed back. That would be there where that's happened.
Can you imagine if the ball actually just hits that same exact chain link hole and actually finds its way out? Ooh, my goodness, that was big time inside. And
sounds like some kind of Faces of Death episode or something.
Yeah, like Final Fantasy or Final Destination. I'm sorry, Final Fantasy.
No, that's not a fantasy.
No, it's no. By heavens, no.
Do not want that coming through.
Colt Heath there wants to straighten that shot out and get that just in between the second baseman and first baseman as he hits that one foul. Not going to work the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. So far here in the bottom of the fourth. Your score 3-0.
Staying alive with the foul ball back behind first base.
Well, you can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm no time to turn.
Wrong, staying alive.
Okay. Well, you said you got to be specific.
I will go ahead and.
Oh, there's a blast.
Find the gap.
Is it going to hang up in the air too long?
And it does.
Oh, it finds the mitten of the Lorena Leopards center fielder, and that's happened quite a few times this evening. Not bad contact, just a little too much air underneath it. It's going to be 2 outs here.
Well, Hornets had a 2-out rally in the last game I was broadcasting over here, so putting that positive thought out there if anybody wants to, the Hornets want to jump on it.
Here comes Brady James looking for a pitch he likes, and that pitch is outside, so that's first ball. He might like 3 of those, I mean, my goodness.
And headed to the cheap seats.
That might temporarily stop the cornhole game. Nope, the cornhole game still goes on. Love it.
Can't stop the cornhole game. There's one.
That was right there.
In the gap.
Good job.
So Brady standing up on first.
Brady James does a great looper right over shortstop and falls right in front of the left fielder, and that's a perfect spot.
So he's standing on first. Garrett Keaton coming up to bat after his last inning where he kind of got himself in a pickle, and then Lorena able to put a bat on the ball and did a great hit to right field.
Swinging on the first pitch there. 0-1 now, pitcher versus pitcher, third time duel, or second time.
He took some speed off that high one, yeah. 0-2 the count. Keaton taking a little deep breath. Get ready for this one.
Good job, good discipline. He knew that was going to be a ball all the way. I was thinking to myself, I'd actually be surprised if Shane threw him another strike with the count being at 0-2 with 2 outs.
No, just throw him some kind of trash outside that he's not going to be able to get much power on. Hopefully you can get him to chase it.
That ball's going to go in the right field there. It's going to go out. And there is no cornhole going on the right field.
That's cheap seats. The cheap seats in that section are, they're doing good just to make it up to the fence.
Yeah.
You've got your high school off to the left, third baseline, and then you've got your parents and uncles that don't want to actually come in and sit on the bleachers.
Like that cartoon where they're sitting out in front of the picket fence and just hanging out.
It's definitely a difference of atmosphere, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'd be on the third baseline. I'm a young spirit. I'm a young soul. I mean, I move like I'm on the first baseline, but
I'd be at the concession stand getting me a hot dog watching this game.
Oh, gets him swinging on that one. It's going to be strike 3. And Hornets going to end at the bottom of the third inning without any runs scored. And we'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
Mugi Heating and Air is your local hometown heating and air conditioning professional. Whether it be new construction or service of an existing unit, Tim and his team of professionals can get the job done right the first time. Recognized as a Rheem Pro partner, they have the experience and support to tackle any size job, residential or commercial. Give them a call at 254-223-0604, member of the Better Business Bureau.
You rely on your computer for everything you do, be it running a business or doing simple things like staying up with your social media loops. But what do you do if it suddenly gets slow or stops working? That's when you need to call Blazin Technology. We are the top-rated computer repair service in Central Texas, offering computer repair, virus removal, IT support services, and networking. Blazin Technology offers in-home and business IT support, or you can drop by our office at 502 East Main Street in Gatesville. Call Blazin Technology at 254-865-5227 today to keep your system running smoothly.
And there's your first pitch at the top of the fifth as Hornets trail 3-0 to the Lorena Leopards. It's hard to say that.
That's the second time you've been tongue twisted there.
Well, it's saying Lorena Leopards is almost like saying Robinson Rockets or China Spring Cougars. All of them just make you
Yeah.
I'm thankful for them tuning in. I'm glad we can they can watch their kids play here. But hey, we are Hornet Broadcasting. Hometown boys here.
I would like it more if the score was 4-3 in our favor.
Well, we had the opportunity, kind of dropped it. And we also kind of put ourselves in that position with that third inning, with the drop ball.
Yeah,
on the pickle and let the bases get loaded. So,
yeah, a couple of the errors that Gatesville had led to a couple of runs when really the game should be, if this is an error-free game, 1-0.
Yeah, absolutely. Most definitely. And Garrick's going to send this in first walk to his fifth inning.
It certainly doesn't. That puts a little concern there for Gatesville. Leadoff walk.
Nah, not at all. We're going to head into a 2-out situation here. We're going to go to. We can hit it to the shortstop, get him out at second.
This is number 4, Caleb Carrizales.
Caleb.
He's pretty much made it on base every time he's come up here to the plate. Yeah, sometimes it's a little easier for these batters the third time around to see what the pitcher's throwing.
Start to get that timing down a little bit, seeing what he's doing, where he's throwing them at. Because pitchers do develop a
They're keeping checking on the runner on first base and keeping him honest.
You know, the sun is definitely down because it's starting to get chilly out here. Ooh. Cranks this one high. It's going to be back out there to the center field. Underneath it, he's got it.
Did he catch that thing?
He caught it.
Wow. What an effort there. That was an effort there, and the crowd gives the center fielder Miles Toll. I mean, I didn't think that ball looked like it was going to fall down for sure. And I didn't think he was on his back when he caught that ball.
I even heard fans from the other team saying good catch.
Yeah, you got to respect that. Hats off to that young man there. Miles Toll, good job.
I believe that's 2 he's done out there, not tracking them down.
That was sliding on his back, catching that ball. Like for a second there, Adam, I really didn't think he had it.
I was kind of worried it was going to come off the scoreboard because that ball was moving.
And it didn't have a whole lot of air underneath it, but just enough to get Miles there so we can get positioned to make that play. And this is number 10, Jackson Blansett for Lorena.
Obviously, the ump has definitely raised his strike zone because that ball down that low was a strike earlier in the game. So as the game's gone on, the strike zone has shortened up a little bit. Garrett's going to have to adjust and bring it up just a little bit. Or he can go Rembrandt again, catching those outside corners like he had been.
Just paint those corners. Nothing right down the oven. Routine play here. Oh, no, the ball just comes out. The throw beat the run, but the ball just came out of the glove.
Took that little hop there coming into him. Had it not had that.
Those are tough to field, those hoppers, bouncy betties.
They are. You know, you're expecting it to come flying into you.
And Colt Heath had a good glove tonight, but those bouncing betties that was the second one that kind of was hard to snag there.
So 2 outs. New batter up. It's going to be number 8 for the Leopards.
Important thing, though,
What's the important thing?
They got that main leadoff runner there stopped before he can get to second base. So 2 outs, guy on first base. Lorena not quite threatening to score again here. So Gatesville defense in command so far here in the top of the 5th.
Lorena up in the count, 2-0. Garrick just steps off, check runner 1. Wasn't an intimidating check, but just enough to keep him honest.
What would be an intimidating check? He's going to go now. Oh, ball is in a loop, and it's going to wind up in the glove of the center fielder, Miles. And that ball had too much of a arc trajectory to it, and it just sails on the Hornet catcher. Seems like Coleman probably just put a little too much on that.
I'm trying to figure out a way I can blame that one on the wind.
The wind is now 21 miles per hour.
Blowing from the ground straight up.
Just a straight up wind. It's really, really weird.
Okay. Maybe not.
We got our Hornets back.
Gets him swinging, strike 1.
2 balls, 2 strikes here, 2 outs.
Strike 2. I was off on my count. The scoreboard was wrong. Go figure.
You're trying to sound like the Lorena guy now.
Shut your face. That's not a... He cuts me like that.
Right down the middle, second baseman there. Routine play to first base, and that's going to bring all the outs that the Gatesville Hornets need to end this top of the 5th with no runs.
Hornets get out of that without allowing any more damage. So with that, we're going to run our commercial break. We'll be right back.
Leyland Cyber is a worldwide leader in the manufacture of premium, custom-engineered heavy-haul trailers and equipment for construction, oil field and energy, national defense, and other specialized transportation requirements. With our Texas tough roots and proven expertise, our customers know and trust us to solve their biggest and toughest transportation challenges. For more than 50 years, we've been setting the standard for high-performance trailers to support the needs of customers in various industries with specialty transportation equipment, ranging in capacity from 25 to 250 tons. Designed, engineered, and handcrafted in the heart of Texas. Every trailer we build is uniquely suited to the demands of our customers and their load and region-specific requirements. Our focus on the specialized needs for our customers enables us to deliver custom solutions that are engineered to perform, built to last.
We're back underway here, Jacob. What do you think so far?
Well, Gatesville Hornet, other than a few, like we talked about, little unforced errors there, or forced errors, excuse me, this game, they're just a few errors away from this game being just 1-0. So it's still, they get some offense going strong here. They don't have to get all 3 runs back in one inning. No, they get 1 or 2 here. Just the main thing, hey, let's just get a lead guy on base. Let's just get the next guy on base. That's all we need to be thinking about. Just get the next batter on base, and everything will take care of itself.
So what you're saying is there's a chance.
There's a big chance, and we're still a lot of baseball left to be played.
Oh, we're only in the bottom of the 5th, so yeah, there's tons of game left. Barr lays off of that first pitch, strike 1. I agree with him. He looked a little high on me too, but
this is John Ibarra here.
John's going to send this one right to second base.
That second baseman was just right there at the right spot, right time. If he was just about 6 feet to the left, that ball would have been right over his head, and John Ibarra would be on first base.
Well, you know what they say about ifs.
Yeah. Well, this is going to bring up Jason Moogie. I've seen that young man run track and cross country, and
Jason was able to make some contact earlier. I'm able to get it into play.
Yeah, he was spraying it to left side, right side too. He can go either. There's not a safe spot on this field, but he can't hit. Look at this. Oh, right. I mean, back-to-back. We gave a gift to the second baseman. Now right to the first baseman. I don't think that first baseman had to take a step. It was right there to him.
You know, I mentioned China Spring earlier. It looked like we've got a few China Spring scouts down there.
Yeah,
in the
I saw
stands
that.
Checking that out.
And they're not hiding it.
No. When you roll in with your baby powder blue and
you're definitely
your big old kitty on your shirt.
You're either a University of North Carolina, or you are a Cougar.
Ooh, inside no. Oh, come on now.
How was that unless that thing just dipped in the strike zone when we weren't looking. That's going to be a hit there for Gatesville. A 2-out hit. A 2-out single. And Gatesville now has a runner on first, and they extend this inning.
Well, it's time for a 2-out rally. It's what it's going to take to get this one going.
That was Colin Coleman, the catcher for Gatesville, making contact, getting on the base cleanly. And that's all you need. Don't worry about anything else. Just get on base. Doesn't matter if you have to walk or you can do it by hitting. That ball's to the outside.
Enough single base hits, and people start scoring.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. You don't have to crush it.
Yep. Just get a first down. A hit.
That one's right down the middle, but a little high. Ball 2. Oh, where is my strike zone? Oh, that one's going to be right off the catcher's glove. Strike 2. Strike 1.
Seth Finley here.
2-1 your count, 2 outs. Runner on first.
He's your designated hitter.
Your DH.
Shane paying a lot of attention to Coleman there on first base.
Oh, come on. That was the same pitch a while ago. It was called a ball.
Oof. Well, that's going to make things a little bit more enticing for Finley, as there's 2 strikes and 2 outs here. So he's looking to be a little bit less pickier here. Now, that would have been a strike either way.
Can't argue with you on that one. It's a pretty pitch, good one to swing on. Underneath it just enough to send it right back here towards us. Stays off of that one outside.
Good
Ball
job.
3. Counts 3-2. 2 outs, 1 runner on.
Another way of saying it's full.
Yes, it is. Payoff pitch for your pitcher. Chance to stay alive for your batter, and get him swinging at the low one.
And that's kind of the beauty. That's if you're a pitcher, you got the beauty. You got the batter behind, 2 strikes. You have that, you get that opportunity to get him to swing on that low one. And I think we're going to go to commercial, Adam.
Well, if you want to.
Day adventure.
Our staff is highly trained to help our customers with the collision claims processing with all insurance companies. Our collision repair techs are fully skilled to make necessary repairs to get your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. And with our newly added paint booth and color match paint system, we can get your car or truck back on the road. So give us a call at 254-865-6338.
Well, Jacob, we're at the top of the 6th.
Score's 3-0.
3-0. Yes, is your score, absolutely.
Gatesville's just struggling getting base runners to stay on base. They seem to do it a lot when they've got 2 outs.
Foul ball back behind us, strike 1. I'm looking at the pitch count. Gatesville setting at 7, or Keaton setting at 78. Finley for Lorena is at 70, so it hasn't been a situation where your pitchers are, just
exhausted.
way off. They're not exhausted. It's pretty consistent there. Like you said, and, not to keep, not to parrot what you said, but those errors there in that top of the 4th, we had the missed throw at first, and then we had the drop catch over there whenever had him in the pickle between 2nd and 3rd. Keaton able to help himself out of that one, get first up on an out. Left him standing still, no swinging on that one, strike 3.
Yeah, last time these two played Tuesday night, 6-2. A lot of uncharacteristic mistakes, and not as many so far tonight. But again,
all it takes is one to really hurt you, and that's what happened in that 3rd. Jumps on this one, headache back towards somebody over here.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
That could have taken out.
Lorena, young lady, had to try to do a diving catch moment. She just. My goodness.
Took out a little kid in the process.
Yeah.
You don't get snow cones for the balls around here.
No, you don't.
Calm down.
He was diving for it. Excuse me, sir. You're like 53. Why do you want a snow cone?
None of your business. Give me my
I'll tell you what, though. Snow cones are good at no matter what age. I feel the same way about cotton candy. I don't know what it is about cotton candy, but I'll tear it up.
Just a bunch of pure sugar. That's all
I know. It doesn't matter what you tell me it is. I still gotta eat it.
Oh, gets him swinging. Strike 3.
Speaking of eat it, Keaton just eats up the batter here. What is that? Who is that? That
was the pitcher, number 1
pitcher.
for Lorena. It's going to bring up number 16, I believe, is the next batter up for Lorena. Is that Ethan?
Let's see how close you are. That's going to be, you're close, but not at
Ian.
all. It's Ian Lang.
There you go.
And he's going to start off already with an 0-1, 2 outs. I'll tell you what, Keaton is trying to make quick dispatchery work of the Lorena Leopards here. I said that because I see a couple of cops here going through there, so I just work dispatch in our.
Yeah, I like that. Well, he skinned the first 2 Leopards, 3 up, 3 down. So next one up here.
Why not? Keaton has a tag, and he's still in the season.
0-2. Let's see if he can get it. Doesn't get him swinging,
not a
chasing
bad
after that high outside one.
Not a bad pitch to throw. See if you can get him to kind of get a little protective on the strike zone.
Trash pitch high and outside, and this time he goes back working in.
That's going to make its way to the right field, and that'll bring a 2-out single for Lorena here. Ian on base now, so this will bring up number 2.
Who do you have as number 2? I didn't catch his name.
That was Brady.
Oh,
Sledgehammer.
It's Brady.
I just love saying that last name. I hope I'm saying that right. I do believe I am.
You know what? It's probably nowhere near what it's supposed to be, but as long as you're saying it with...
Sir, the SH is silent.
And it's not, yeah, the I is pronounced as an A, so no. You know, it's one of those, as long as you say it with confidence.
Well, yeah, you don't want to butcher anyone's name up.
It's kind of like reading old names in the Bible, the Old Testament.
Oh, my goodness.
As long as you say it with confidence, you're good to go. The bats are flying around us now, literal bats. Just saw a couple.
Yeah.
Mexican free-tail bats flying around. Which
they weren't going as fast as that one bat that went flying into the Lorena Leopard dugout.
Ooh, absolutely not.
Saw one of their teammates catch it without batting an eye. Oh my goodness, that was right almost on the head.
He just ducked down. It's like, just go ahead. He was going to wear it. He's like, dang it, I ducked down for nothing.
Brady avoiding a concussion there. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be bring the
dangerous.
outfield.
It's up in the air. Right field's underneath
Right
it.
field's got to play on it, and he's going to catch it. So it's going to be leaves two runners or one runner stranded for Lorena. Gatesville gets out of the top of the, I believe that's a sixth, 3-0, and we're going to get out and go to commercial.
& Sons, serving Gatesville and surrounding communities since 1962. Need used auto parts? We have motors, transmissions, lights, mirrors, and wheels. All parts carry a 90-day warranty. We are Gatesville's only local glass shop. We provide glass replacements and chip repairs. Insurance claims welcome, so give us a call at 254-865-6269 for an appointment or questions about inventory. Quinton & Sons, we are Hornet proud.
Botham Brothers, serving communities for over 140 years. At Higginbotham's, we have always been committed to our local community. Shop our store for our full line of building supplies, choose from our top brands like all our steel products. Check out our full line of Valspar paints. We are your hunting and fishing headquarters, so come in for your hunting and fishing license. Higginbotham's proudly supports Gatesville Athletics. Go Hornets!
And we're back underway, saying no pitching change for the Leopards. We'll see how far he can claw this one out for them. So far, doing a great job.
Well, you got pitcher versus pitcher going on right now. Tanner Shane versus Gary Keaton here. First pitch is going to be a ball. That was pretty high. That next one is a perfectly thrown strike. 1-1 count.
The count's 1-1. Count is now. Whoa! Oh, where is my strike zone?
He's moving it like it's a cursor on a mouse.
It's here, it's there, it's everywhere. Jumps on that one. It's going to be strike 2.
Oh, he's got to. That strike zone is floating all over the place there.
Better be staying alive.
If
you're not up dancing, you don't get to sing.
Oh,
inside, ball 2.
I can put John Travolta to shame.
Okay.
And I love that movie.
I'm more of a footloose kind of guy.
Oh,
nice hit. It's going to have to drop before it gets there.
Oh, my goodness. That center fielder for Lorena Leopard continues to be a thorn in the Gatesville Hornets' thighs. Oh, he has gobbled up so many decent hits this evening.
Oh, he's living like Pac-Man out there in the middle, just doing a great job for the Leopards. Which is just, I mean, he's been on the run. Well, our center fielder has been too. He's tracked down him. Unfortunately, our center fielder has had to actually track him down and move a little bit.
Yeah, and make some on his back. I mean, he had one sliding to the wall.
We have a problem tonight just hitting it straight to the players. You know, that last inning when we hit one straight to second base, then right to the first baseman.
I'll tell you what, if any one of these young men want to join the military, I would give their MOS that would be field artillery because they are just finding their zones. They're hitting players.
Well,
that's going to lay a lot of air underneath there, and that's going to be for that'll be for number 8.
Left field settles underneath that one easy. There's 2.
And we were bragging about the our center fielder, and that's who's at bat there. Just got that second out there, Miles Toll. That'll bring up number 22, Colt Heath, the first baseman for Gatesville.
All right, Colt. I've been crying for it all night, but I want to see a 2-out rally. Let's go.
Yep. Well, we tend to get players on base at 2 outs, so if Tanner Shane can give a decent pitch to swing at, I believe Colt Heath can give Gatesville the extension of this inning that they need.
Let him get on base, and then Brady can crush one. Send him on around. Would be a great way to get it started. Bullpen for the Hornets is coming alive with number 21 warming up. 3-0 the count.
Yeah, if he walks him, you think this is the last batter? Or you think the Littleman takes one more?
I think he'll let him go another batter, especially if he walks him.
Especially if this player just started warming up.
Yeah.
Counts now 3-1.
We talked about that, and the counts are up in the 80s now, so we're getting close to the point where they've got to be pulled. I'm not exactly sure what the pitch count now is anymore.
Very good. Once again, we hit it directly to the first baseman. I mean, it's a sliding. Oh, that's a close bang-bang play, but the ump is going to call the Gatesville Hornet out. I almost beg to differ. That was right there, but it's good hustle. I tell you what, whether he's out or not, I mean, that was Colt Heath, gave it everything he had and ran all the way down that baseline and then dove for first base, trying to keep himself safe for his ball club.
That was a tough one. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, this is Lee Janes with Hornet Radio. Summer got you too hot or cold? Then call Schumann's Heat and Air for all your AC and heating needs. They are a premier Lennox dealer but can service or install all brands. They also do commercial refrigeration and ice machines. They offer 24-hour emergency service. Locally owned and operated in Gatesville, Texas. 254-499-0054.
Call Witt Building Supplies for all your building needs. We provide metal buildings and metal roofing for commercial, residential, and agriculture projects. We also carry a full line of fencing supplies and hardware products. Call or come see us at Witt Building Supplies, 254-865-2190 or 1411 North Highway 36 Bypass, across from Pruitt's Shell Store in Gatesville. We are locally owned and operated and proudly support our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Kevin, the pharmacist and owner of Gatesville Drug. We are proud supporters of the Hornet community, and we are here to provide all your pharmacy needs. We work hard to offer you the best service with great pricing. We handle all major insurances, and we're the only pharmacy that provides free delivery as well. So come by or call us at 865-2417, and we will be happy to serve you because we live here too.
Extend the lead by more here. Taking a big swing for Lorena earlier on that first pitch. Counts now 1-1 strike. Keaton still in the game. Throwing his 92nd pitch. And this is right to left field. And that's an first out for Gatesville. Here at the top of the 7th. As that is Clark Allman making that out number 2 for Gatesville. I'll tell you what, Keaton will show his appreciation. He's like, hey, boy, more like that.
I believe it's young man Allman's birthday this weekend.
His family's in town.
Yeah. Got to harass his older brother Parker. He's out there with unfortunately rooming with my kid out there at Tarleton.
He's an unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. Jacob's a unique child.
That's part of the fun, though, in college, having a roommate, playing computer games, going, just,
What do you mean college? I've got roommates and play computer games all the time. I mean, I'm living life, brother. I'll tell you. What about you?
Then you get to experience that on the CTC Online campus there that I went to.
Your mom was your roommate. That one's going to be high to right field. Going to fall in short.
Good communication by Gatesville there.
Second baseman able to settle underneath it.
That's 2 up, 2 down. That's what you want to see.
Definitely you want to get out of this top of the 7th without letting Lorena extend the lead. Give yourself a chance at the bottom to sting your way back into it. Get the swarm going and put 4 on the board to catch the win, but
we don't want to put 4 on the board because that's who's batting. That's number 4, Caleb Corrales.
Why do you got to point out stuff like that? Strike 1.
There we go. There we go. But he's made on the base 3 times tonight. I feel like I just saw him bat 9 times ago. What the?
Yeah, about 9, maybe 10. The DH. That one's high and up. Let's see if our center fielder can get underneath it again.
There's Miles there, and 3 up, 3 down. Everything routine. Everything looked clean for Gatesville on that one. And that's going to bring us to the bottom of 7 when we come back.
Either bring the bats alive.
Higginbotham Brothers, serving communities for over 140 years. At Higginbotham's, we have always been committed to our local community. Shop our store for our full line of building supplies. Choose from our top brands like all our steel products. Check out our full line of Valspar paints. We are your hunting and fishing headquarters, so come in for your hunting and fishing license. Higginbotham's proudly supports Gatesville Athletics. Go Hornets!
Davidson's Auto Parts, a CarQuest parts supplier, has been serving the Gatesville community since 1975. Owned and operated by Alan and Gloria Davidson and their knowledgeable staff. They're ready to assist you with all your auto parts needs. Davidson's Auto Parts can assist you with those hard-to-find parts with their self-help section, as well as parts ordering. In-town delivery is also available. So stop in or give us a call and let Davidson's Auto Parts assist you with your automotive parts needs. Davidson's Auto Parts, 1811 East Main Street, or call 254-865-7257. Go Hornets!
We're back, about to get this bottom of the 7th inning underway. Hornets trailing 3-0 behind the Leopards. And Gary Keaton for the Hornets went the distance tonight with 96 pitches. The Leopards still staying with their starting pitcher. He's at 83. Ooh. And Brady James diving back.
Yeah, he's doing his, he must be a Keanu Reeves fan. He's doing a nice matrix impersonation to keep from getting hit from that baseball.
Turn your shoulder into it and wear it. And pitcher finds the outside that time. He called that a strike? Wow. All right, so we've reached the point of the game where the ump's ready to get home.
He's trying to. Oh, this might still be. That's out of play here. Souvenir for a fan.
Snow cone.
Oh boy, they're making sure that half the baseball team comes out to repossess that baseball.
Throw it back. Throw it back.
Brady James here looks to be looks for a leadoff hit for Gatesville, and
drop inside, and then it's going to drop out.
I mean, only about 4 foot foul. 4 foot the other way. He's on first base, maybe even more.
Well, as quickly as that right fielder was moving over there, it could have been right in his glove too. So
yeah,
dangerous hit. Keep it low, right over that second baseman. Hit that sign out there on the outfield wall. Instead, in the dirt, killing worms with that one. Ball 2.
Didn't have a whole lot of velocity on that one, as Brady was able to see that all the way.
That looked like Jacob threw that one in.
That's going to be down for a hit there.
Take it to left side.
Lead-off single. Brady puts the brakes on. He's happy with first. Gatesville shows their appreciation. Again, it's only a 3-0 game here, but if you're going to start stringing some runs together, the 7th inning is a perfect inning start. Gatesville's defense has been playing good so far since the 4th inning, like you said.
The back end of this inning is looking good for the Hornets so far with the leadoff hitter. See if we can extend this on, keep it going. Batter up now is Gary Keaton. I just love saying his first name.
Gary, yeah. That's a stellar baseball name.
Courtesy runner for the Hornets on the far side.
This will definitely catch the eye of Tanner Shane. So there's not a doubt at some point this young man is going to look to steal second.
Well, he knows he's going to have to try to keep him honest over there. High outside, ball 1.
And if you're going to steal on a pitch, you want to steal on one that's inside, make it harder for that catcher to adjust his throw.
Gutsy play there by the catcher to come up shooting.
Yeah, and that ball was on the inside there. And Lorena playing the longest tag known to man there. Once you're on the base, you're safe. I mean,
yeah, come on.
You're not going to move off of it.
Actually seen a game one time where they gave the run to the base because of delay of game by the player just sitting there holding the glove on him. Obviously not the case there, but.
Is this going to be a pitching change situation?
I would suspect that it's going to be. He's at 92. Coach may be asking him how he's feeling.
They can't pitch change in the middle of a batter, can they? They got to. Oh, they can? Okay. I thought they had to.
No, whenever you want to. That's why it's terrible being a pitcher and you come in and it's like, 3-2s that count, bases loaded.
You already come into a pressure jam situation.
Yeah. .30, bases loaded. Biggest hitter of the team's up to bat. Sure, Coach, put me in, please. Oh.
Keaton looks to start walking. The ump says no, not so fast.
Keaton's like, that's been a ball for me all night. What the heck?
Yeah, you haven't given me that as a strike.
All right, stand in there, protect the plate. Don't help him out, though, Keaton. Let's go. On the inside.
Yeah, that was no doubt there. That was definitely inside.
So that moves a runner. We've got finally 2 runners on for the Hornets, first and second.
We've got 94 pitches on Tanner Shane so far.
And courtesy runner again for the Hornets, number 18 coming in for Keaton.
And I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You thinking?
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often.
I smell something.
Yeah, that's not the hot dogs being smoked there.
They are shut down the concession stand. You're out of luck if you want anything here.
No outs, runner on first. We got John first and second. John Ibarra here.
John's stuck back watching that one high outside.
Gatesville making a stringing some hits together here, trying to get something going. Ibarra smacks one. That was going to stick down.
Beautiful hit. That's going to.
They're going to send him. And this is going to be a close play at the plate. No, he slides and he's got it.
Passed.
One.
Runners advance to second
and third. Gatesville gets on the board, and Adam gets to work the scoreboard is the main thing.
You are absolutely right.
3-1, no outs. This game is starting to turn a tide here. Gatesville starting to get the momentum. Runner on second and in third, no outs. This is going to bring up number 28, Jason Mugi, who's been making some good contact tonight. Let me tell you something, he gets on base. There's no doubt he's stealing. He's got that speed. He's an 800-meter sprinter. Occasionally runs the mile relay and track. This kid has some wheels on him. And Tanner, that was ball inside. Ball 1. 98th pitch coming for Shane. And that's a foul, if I've ever seen one there. Going to bring the count to 1-1. It looks like there's going to be a pinch runner there. And number 24 will come in. That'll be Caleb Howie. Looks like he'll come in for John Ibarra. All right, now we're back. 1-1 pitch. Jason hits a grounder. Routine play for third base, and Moogie out sprints the throw, and he's going to be safe. We talked about his speed, folks. He makes a routine play, or so Lorena thought, and that draws another run in, 3-2, and there's still no outs and runners on the corners for your Hornets.
You just said that O word. You can't do that.
What was that?
The opposite of in. I'm not saying it.
All right, now, Lorena in a bit of a trouble, and that's going to be a bunt there by number 5. Coleman is safe. Oh, they're going to call him.
Small ball game works, though. We get one run scored. Runner advances to third. And you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen?
We're all tied up. Score 3-3. Bottom of the 7th. Working out all Gatesville here. Right now, Tanner Shane getting ready to throw his 100th pitch of the game. And Gatesville is just wreaking havoc the 4th time down this batting order.
Number 2, left fielder Clark Allman up to bat now for the Hornets. Let's see if we play a little small ball here.
Like we talked about, just stringing together some hits. And that's what they've done. I mean, they've taken just little grounders there that could be routine plays where third baseman fields it cleanly, throws it to first base. No errors, just fast running by Jason Moogie. I mean, he was flying. He was on his horse at him.
Yes, he was. He unhitched the wagon and took off.
Oh, yeah. As Coach Price used to tell our guys, unhitch from that water buffalo, sir. And just like that, 3-3, and Gatesville's got the momentum. Got a runner on third, no out, or excuse me, 1 out.
Small ball here, a bunt. If he scores, that's it, game over. Everybody's in playing close.
Ooh, it's getting tense here. It's getting exciting. Shane just threw his 100th pitch for the Lorena Leopards. Brings the count to 0-1.
Outside, ball 2.
Ball
outside.
1, sorry. That was outside by a mile. That was, you could tell that the minute it came out of his arm, it was going to be an outside ball.
Everybody's short. Just a little dinker over the infield. Let's go, Clark.
Here we go. Oh, that
ball's
high.
Tag
up
up
in the air. Oh, and that young man decides not to touch that ball.
Wise choice, because as far as he was, runner ready to tag.
Yep.
He catches that. That scores in. That's a heads-up outfielder play.
Yep. Smart play. Good job by the Lorena coach, too, to help affirm him that choice.
there was a little coaching coming from the
easy to make a smart play when everyone's saying, don't catch it, don't catch it, don't catch it, don't catch it. I like to think I'd make the right play on that one, too.
Ducks down for the ball, too.
Did you see Allman fall that one all the way down and make sure?
He's like, you're not going to call this one a strike on me.
I tell you what, 1 out, and all we got to do is bring this runner third from home, folks, and that's your ball game. Can they do it? Coming back from 3-0 in suspenseful way. I mean, I love baseball, but I don't want no bonus baseball tonight. I want to end this thing 4-3. I want to win.
What a way to come back to if it can happen. The outside pitch, ball 3, full count.
And Gates, I don't want to speak on this too soon, but you know what? We'll just wait till afterwards. We'll save it for afterwards.
We're commentators, not predictors here.
Okay. Whoa, that's going to bring a score in, and Gatesville
That's
Hornets
it.
win.
Look at that base hit, single. He's going to score for your Hornets. Clear the dugout. Clark Allman is he's your fan favorite tonight.
They wait till the final inning to get their bats hot, but boy, did they come alive, and they could have gotten hotter. They still have 2 outs left in their pocketbook.
What a way to win that one. Mr. Allman, oh, you snow cone. Beautiful game.
What even's better is Gatesville didn't play their cleanest game, and they still found a way to get that out of a district formidable foe there. Whereas Lorena was pretty much on top of Gatesville the entire evening up until the final inning. So good job to Gatesville. Good job to both pitchers, to Tanner Shane and Gary Keaton. They all went the distance. 104 pitches for Tanner Shane, 96 for Gary Keaton. Great job by those young men, and great job by the bats.
What grit to finish it out. I mean, to come in knowing in the final inning here, there's no backup. There's no second plan. It's do or die type situation. The guys rose to the occasion, did a great job, come alive with the bats and solid base running while they got there. Good job on coach to put in some runners with a little bit extra speed to make the most of some of those.
And keeping their composure.
Absolutely.
They weren't in panic mode. They weren't getting frustrated with each other. A teammate makes a mistake. You saw hands on the backs going, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We got your back. And that's just the chemistry this team has. And if they play like this throughout their district play, who knows what they're going to do.
Well, absolutely. And, if you look at the scoreboard, the fourth inning there, Lorena got those 3 on us. Could have been easy, especially knowing that, that you dropped the last one 6-2 to them. Could have been easy to just get discouraged, put your head down, and lose it. Keaton didn't do that on the mound. Like I said, he throws 96 pitches to go through the game. To get the distance to get the win for the Hornets. So great job there, and congratulations to Mr. Allman. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to brag about that one for a little bit. That was nice.
Allman's kind of like a made man here in Gatesville. He's got family members all over the place.
I was about to say, he's got big shoes with the whole family. Everybody's doing something in some sport, baseball, football, anything. So great job there. Hey, that's been a great night, and just want to say thank you for tuning in. Once again, this is Adam Baker and Jacob Padgett saying good night.
Hey, don't forget about the broadcast tomorrow. There is a softball game. I believe Lee and possibly Adam are going to be working that. The girls got a home softball game tomorrow at 3 o'clock. That's to make up for the game that was supposed to happen this evening.
Yeah, so we might be able to get that one to you if I can get back and make it to it. If not, I'm sure Lee will get it covered. But once again, thank you all for tuning in, and for Adam.